waiting for the sun.
Let's breathe it together. Start on your back, the bed, the floor, the sofa, maybe the recliner kicked back. Legs uncrossed, and place one hand on your belly and the other hand on your rib cage so you can feel your body as it breathes with you, feeling the rise and fall, signaling you that you're bringing the air down to the bottom of the lobe of the lungs where the majority of the blood flows so you get the most benefit. If you're sitting in a chair, sit up straight, your sit bones evenly planted, knees at 90 degrees, toes pointing forward, feet flat on the floor. Now lift your chest and gently tuck your chin back towards your neck and open the space between your head and your body. Let things flow freely through your neck, from your brain to your body. Breath, blood, the nervous system. Good. Draw the air in through both nostrils. Pull it all the way down as you round up. And release the air as your body lengthens and flattens, releasing the air out either through the nose or the lips. As you become acquainted with yourself, you figure out which one works best for you, and it might change from day to day. Build an awareness of yourself and your own breath. Good. There is no right or wrong. Keep breathing, inhaling, filling and rising up, and exhaling and letting it go and feeling your body lengthen and flatten. Good. Let's start with the feet. They're a good starting point first thing in the morning. They haven't been moving around and they're getting ready to do their work for the day. Start with one of your feet and point the toes. And hold the point. And inhale. And release it on the exhale. And now do the other foot. Point the toe on the inhale. And release it on the exhale. And notice any message that your feet give you. If there's a little cramp, pull back just a little, and then notice as you continue whether or not the cramping goes away after you've done it a few times. Good signal, right? That needed to be done. So now just breathe and point your toe and exhale and let it go. And then the other foot. Inhale, point, tighten, exhale, release. Good. Is one of your feet different than the other? Probably. And breathe and point your toes and tighten your feet, pointing as you inhale, releasing as you exhale. Good. Now this time inhale and point your toe, and as you exhale, pull the toes back and push the heel away. Inhale, point. Exhale, push. Do one foot at a time, or do both feet at the same time. Do what works best for you. Inhale, tighten. Exhale, push the heel away. Inhale, point, and exhale, push. Good, waking the feet up, getting them ready to go. And now on this one, inhale and point your toes, and this time, hold the point. Feel the tension in your toes, your feet, your ankles, your calves. If your knees have hyperextended, release that into a short, just a gentle bend, and keep breathing and hold this position and breathe 3 to 5 breaths. And when the breath is complete, release and wiggle your toes and release the tension. And then do it again. Inhale and point your toes. Check your knees and make sure they're not hyperextended. Have a gentle bend. Hold the tension and breathe the 3 to 5 breaths. If the cramping is uncomfortable, ease off just a little. Hold tension, but not quite as much. And when you've completed the 3 to 5 breaths, release. And then 3rd time's the charm, do it again. Inhale and point your toes. Hold your feet tight. Knees with a gentle bend. Breathe 3 to 5 breaths. And when the breath's complete, release the feet. Good. Now let's do the push the heel away and pull the toes back. So on an inhale, pull the toes back, push the heels away, and on the exhale, release. And move your feet with the breath, coordinating the two. Inhaling, pushing away, exhaling, releasing. If you want, do 1 foot at a time. Good. And now inhale and push the heels away from the body and pull the toes back. And notice your feet. Bring the toes together and line the feet up so they're parallel. And hold the tension of pushing the heels away and pulling the toes back. And breathe. Breathe 3 to 5 breaths. Good. When the 3 to 5 breaths are complete, release. Wiggle. And then do it again. Inhale and push the heels away. Pull the toes back. Balls of the feet together. Feet lined up parallel. Hold the position and do the 3 to 5 breaths. Heels pushing away, toes pulling back, feet lined up. Breathe. And when the breath is complete, release. Good. Now again, feet, balls of the feet touching, feet parallel. If you can, tighten the muscle in the legs to hold the knees as close to being in that position of over the second toe. Inhale and pull the toes back and push the heels away and hold and breathe. Feeling your body rise on the inhale and lengthen and flatten on the exhale while you hold the tension and the position in the feet. And when the breath is complete, release the feet. Good. Now wiggle your toes and wiggle your feet. Swish them around and let any tension go. Warmed them up for walking around today. Good. Now breathe in through both nostrils and pull the air all the way down. And when you've rounded up and are full, add 3 more sniffs to get that residual space, that last bit. And then release the breath and let it flow out as your body lengthens and flattens all the way to the bottom. And at the bottom, the 3 puffs, letting go of the last bit. And do it again. Inhale, pulling it down. 3 sniffs at the top. And exhaling and letting it go. And 3 puffs at the bottom. Good. A great adjustment for your breath. Just an awareness of the inhale and the exhale and giving them both an equal importance. Good to use during the day because our breath changes. It changes to meet what's going on in our life, and that's good. The nervous system is active and meets the day, and the breath follows the nervous system, and the nervous system follows the breath. So good at some point during the day to just take that breath, that break, and check the breath and pull it in and sniff at the top and let it go and puff at the bottom. Just a gentle reset, bringing yourself back to neutral. Our body meets the stress of the day, and it sometimes gets stuck, kind of like driving with the emergency brake on. And so we check it, and this sniff and puff breath is a good way to check it. Use it in your life. Good. So today we're going to continue breathing and occupying our mind with a thought. The mind, it does like running away, doesn't it? And so we take control. And this morning we're going to use another of the benefits of long, deep breathing as our mantra to occupy the mind as we breathe. The breath clears toxins out of the lungs, out of the little air sacs, the alveoli. It clears and prevents buildup of those toxins in our lungs. And it's a good reason to be doing what we're doing every morning, breathing together. So this morning as we breathe, let's let our mantra be clears and prevents toxins. And breathe the breath, pulling the air in through both nostrils, warming, filtering, humidifying the air, and releasing the breath on the exhale out through either the nose or the lips, whatever feels natural and just right for you. And occupy your mind as you breathe with the mantra, clears and prevents buildup of toxins. And breathe, feeling your body rise up on the inhale and lengthen and flatten on the exhale. And stay aware of your mind, and if it tries to wander into its own agenda, bring it back to your agenda. Clears and prevents buildup of toxins. And fit this to you. Maybe you want to inhale and lengthen the exhale and repeat the mantra on the exhale. Maybe you want to repeat it on the inhale. Maybe you want to spread it out. Do something that fits you And continue the breath, pulling the air in and down to the bottom of the lungs as the body rounds up, and releasing it out through the nose or the mouth on an exhale, repeating the mantra: cleans and clears toxins, clears and prevents toxins. Hold on to the phrase as you breathe and occupy your mind. Good. Keep breathing as the bulls and the birds sing.